So, Chrisean went live last night, bragging about how she got a phone call from Lemmy Plummer, how she's possibly setting up to fight Lex. You know she's got to get her sister's get back. Really, you don't have a fighter for your fight. Really, nobody wants to deal with you business-wise. You'll never be more than just a member of Blue Girl's house. She also had the nerve to say, for 3 years she raised Junior by herself. For 3 years she did it by herself with no help, so on and so forth. Chrisean, you messed him up. You messed him up. His legs bend like a pretzel, naturally. He sleeps in a stroller. He never had a toy. Don't know what stimulation is. He's 3 years old. He don't know 50 words. He's not walking. He's not talking. And you're in this delusional state of mind where you're literally telling yourself that he's going to outgrow all of this stuff. You compare him to Petey. Oh, when Petey was younger, Petey couldn't talk. Petey this, Petey that. Right? So you're comparing yourself with your mother and her kids with your kids. That's delusional. Oh, I forgot. She also said last night that delusion doesn't exist. There's no such thing as delusion. There's just faith with works. But what we see is faith without works, right? You sitting there telling God to help you with your son, but you won't help yourself and take him to the doctor. You sitting there asking God and saying that you're going to pray this away, but you won't take him to the doctor. But when it comes down to you, you'll go to the doctor. You'll get colon cleanse to lose weight. You'll call the doctor when you cough, when you're sick. If you're out of breath, you depend on a doctor. But juniors can't depend on a doctor. You look more manic than ever. All of this over excessive stuff that you're doing on live stream, it ain't looking good. The stalking that you're doing, definitely not looking good. Right? You're back in the circus more than ever now. You're taking messages and phone calls from Lemmy about to set up a fight with Big Lex. Aiden Ross offered you a fight with brand risk. You turned it down, claiming that you're a professional fighter and you can't do that. Right? Coach Calvin can't find you a fight. But now, just like we said, Lemmy Plummer, opening up the door for professional fighters to come from baddies. Now they're going to say Lex has her amateur card so she can fight Chrisean. And this is going to open the door for Lemmy, Zeus Network, to take over the boxing community or open the door for them to start bringing in people from Zeus Network to professional boxing. It's all a scam. The world is one big stage. Straight bullshit. We are watching a woman neglect any type of care, well-being, or anything for their child, but sitting there boasting to their audience how she did it for 3 years with nobody. And so, yes, and look at his conditions. You should be ashamed of yourself. And that's why I can't wait until Junior finally gets to go to a doctor or a hospital. She's lying about 2 hours therapy, 2 hour speech classes. Straight lies. Y'all don't even know if she live in Baltimore or LA. She says she lives in LA, but her camp is just in Baltimore. Straight lies. Nothing that comes out of her mouth is truth. Nothing. We got to get Junior some help, people. We really have to get Junior some help. She said there's no such thing as delusion. That's delusion.